Hello and welcome to this video. It's been a hot minute since I have filmed or posted anything, but the reason for that is I had a big craft fair in May, and so I was getting ready for that. I feel like I filmed some stuff and I didn't put together a vlog or anything. And then I also went to Scotland and got married last month, and I was out of the country for about 3 weeks. And then the week I got back, I really just needed to focus on getting back to work and relaxing and trying to recharge from that. And so we're here now in July. So I'm hoping I can turn this into a little video. We'll see. I am going to focus today, hopefully, on updating my Etsy shop. I bought a light box, so I'm going to be working on taking new product photos, and then I also need to update some of the prices. I've noticed for stickers, especially, people have been charging more than $1 than I have, so I feel like I need to bump my pricing up at least by 50 cents to $1. And just kind of looking at the market and making sure that my prices make sense and that I'm not underselling myself. And then also just I want to get new and better product photos. I feel like some of the photos I have on there aren't great. And I know on Etsy you can have multiple photos, so I might keep some of those photos and just have the front photo be something new. I'm going to play around with this light box. I'm also going to use my big DSLR camera. I would typically take product photos on my phone because it is just simpler, because then it's in iCloud and I can just download it on my computer. But when I was playing with the light box previously, it was a lot easier to use my camera and modify settings on the camera to get really good photos than it is to try to edit them after the fact on my phone. It just wasn't looking as nice. So we are gonna bust this bad boy out, which is kind of nice because I feel like I haven't used it much recently. So it's good to get use out of it. Anyway, I'll probably just film some behind the scenes of updating this Etsy shop, which like I said, is mostly just taking photos. So I don't know how interesting that will be, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, I had read one or two reviews saying this is difficult to put together, but it's definitely not. So basically, there's this Velcro on each side, and it just folds up into a cube. And thankfully, it all folds down into one little compact thing so you can store it. The light, I'm probably going to get overexposed here in a second, is attached in here like this. And so you don't have to assemble that at all. And then there's also this thing that comes as a diffuser. I haven't taken any pictures yet, so I don't know how well it works. And then when you attach your paper or whatever plastic this is as a backdrop, there's these Velcro pieces to keep it in place, which is really nice. Fix this. This diffuser just Velcros onto here like this. And then you have a couple different angles. So we have this hole right here. And there is Velcro on the flap. So that you can just stick it up like that and it's not falling down on you. There's also these zipped sides that you can open up. And again, there's this Velcro. And then you also have the top that has this flap so you can look down and take pictures like this. Because I have a lot of stickers and stuff, I'll probably be mostly taking photos this way. What else? And then the plug-in has just this cord, and then on here you can twist to turn it on and off, and you can also dim the light so you can change the brightness, which is really nice. It also came with a blue backdrop, a black backdrop, and a black one as well. And you could probably honestly make your own if you just got a piece of plastic or paper that's about the size. You could probably just lay it in there. I don't know why it went so blurry all of a sudden. Or you could get this and then just cut your own Velcro pieces so it would stick in there like it was intended.
Or I-73 becoming I-74, and then US 220 without much fanfare.
think I've taken all the photos. Hopefully they look good. We'll find out when I get them on my computer, and hopefully I didn't miss anything. But it is lunchtime and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat something and then put them on my computer, edit the photos, put them on Etsy, and then I need to also count everything, because I had that street fair. Some of my counts on Etsy probably aren't correct, so I'm gonna go through and recount everything. I'll probably bring my iPad up here and just like put the numbers in on the iPad so that I don't have to like walk up and down, or handwrite it, because that seems like an unnecessary amount of work. Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit of a workout taking these photos, because it's like trying to get different angles, and then the shiny ones are really hard to get photos of because you always have the like reflection of the light. And I might try to do a few more like creative photos. The lanyards are difficult because they're like too long to do them straight. I feel like I need to get somebody to wear them and for me to take photos of them, but that can wait for now. It's kind of a weird angle, but it is what it is. My hair is also being weird. Okay, so update on this Etsy stuff. I knew it was gonna take me a while, but it has taken me so long. It has taken me like a few hours. So the first thing that happened was I took a break for lunch and I made myself ramen, and I don't exactly know what happened, but I like went to grab my bowl and I was grabbing it like this, because you know how like ceramic bowls tend to get really hot if you hold them from the bottom. So I picked it up like this, and my fingers, I think, slid down too far and touched the burner that was next to my bowl, which was the one that I was boiling the water in. So I burnt my fingertips. I'm not going to show you because some people might not like that. Actually, I am going to show you because you can hardly even see it. So look away. Like, yeah, I just have these little blisters now. They're not horrible. They haven't popped or anything. According to the internet, you're supposed to put them in like cool water, not cold. You don't want ice cold because that can actually make it worse, but cool water. So I let it sit in there for like a good 20 minutes, and that helped a lot. I also then ran to the grocery store and got some burn spray. It is still stinging, and this happened like 4 hours ago now. It hurts so bad. I don't know how I'm gonna take a shower later. Not looking forward to that. Anyway, that hurt. I've been doing these Etsy updates, but one, for some of the stuff I needed to like type a description. It was kind of hard to type with this on my fingertips. And then I took all those videos, or not videos, I took all those photos, but then the photos needed to all be edited, and I wanted to edit them all exactly the same. So I edited one really good and then noted my like exposure settings and all of those so I can make it exactly the same on every single one so that it looks really uniform on Etsy, because they're all next to each other. So if one looks lighter than another, it's gonna look weird. Anyway, I wrote those down so hopefully I won't lose it in case I add more things. And then I forgot, like, not only was I updating photos, but I also needed to just generally add new listing for things that were new. So I've managed to do all of that, but I still haven't gone and counted everything and updated quantities. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. It's like 4 p.m. now and I started doing this at like 10. So I did have that like lunch break and that burn thing going on, but it's been a few hours. I don't know if I feel like counting stuff today or if I'm just gonna wait on that tomorrow. Regardless, the shop will be up by the time this video is up. But let me just show you what I've been working on. I actually don't know how well this is gonna, well, it looks okay. So this is what I have going at the moment. So like all of these top ones and then these 3 were all brand new listings, and then everything else I just added images for. And I wanted everything to be cohesive. I actually have a really hard time deciding if I want things to be cohesive or if I want things to be colorful, because I feel like you have this aesthetic where it's just really easy to look at. Everything has the same background And so, I don't know, I like that, but then there's parts of me that doesn't. There's parts of me that would rather, that would rather have this be like my front photo. Because it's really pretty, right? And I feel like it's eye-catching. So let me know in the comments which one you prefer, because I don't know. And the issue is, if I do something like this for every single one, I am kind of reliant on like weather and lighting, versus this, I can get even lighting every single time that I take a picture. And so that's what's really nice about it, because I do live in Washington. And so it's summer now and I can take good photos, but in the winter, I'm kind of stuck. So for now, I'm going to keep it like, it's not what I wanted to. I'm going to keep it like this, but it will probably change again in the future. I do think regardless, when you do a store or Etsy or something, you should have at least one photo that's really like blank and bare bones like this, so that the customer can really like see what they're getting. But that's what I've done today. I might be stopping here so that I can actually relax the rest of my Saturday. Okay, I really did try to clean this, but I don't think all this paint is coming off. Okay, I'm gonna try to figure out with you how to pack in order, because I've never gotten one like this before. This is the first time that I've ever sold mouse pads in my shop. And so I had to order some boxes because I can't ship them in just like a regular envelope. Stickers normally just go in letter mail. The bookmark even, I'd probably do like a hard something to keep it from getting bent. And these I normally put in like a bubble mailer. But I didn't really want to fold this in half because with it being summer especially and being hot, I didn't know if this like rubber would kind of like get bent and then it would be deformed when I got to the customer. So we're going to try putting it in a box, but I just need to figure out like how I want to do that. So I ordered these boxes and it should be just the right size, if not like a little too big for the mouse pad. So like this, I think that's perfect. Now I have to figure out how to fold this box. Not really sure. I will say that's one of the nice things about being a super small business and like not getting a ton of orders, is that I have time to kind of figure things out. And I feel like I don't have to be quite as stressed about it. What also helps with this not being super stressful is that it was actually someone I know. It was a friend who ordered this. So if something messes up, I am sure she'll understand. But if it was like just a random person, I think I'd be a little more worried about it. Definitely don't need it this tall, and I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be this tall, but it is what it is. So that fits like, that is perfect. And then I have a keychain, 2 stickers, and a bookmark, but I feel like I need to separate these guys out so that this isn't ruining them. Also got some cute bubble wrap. I was expecting this to be like a little more pastel, and it's kind of giving me like Pepto-Bismol vibes, which, you know, maybe isn't the best, but it's fine. It kind of matches the keychain, right? I am gonna have to cut this. Was buying pink tissue paper necessary? Definitely not. But I do think it'll add a little bit to the package. I'm trying to decide if I should just, since I have so much extra space, maybe I should just fold it so that it fits instead of cutting it. If you have any suggestions on how I package my stuff, definitely let me know, because I'm still pretty new to this. I've mostly just sent out small orders of stickers and keychains. I've had like 10 or so stickers be ordered at a single time, but even then, it fits pretty well in letter mail, or if I was worried about it, I would put it in a bubble mailer. So this is the first package I've ever had to mail in a box. So it's definitely different. Let's see if that'll fit. No. Let's bring this in a little more. I do plan also, if like I get mail on Amazon or something, and I have extra bubble wrap or anything like that that I think that I could use in my shop, I do use that. So I do have like 1 or 2 little bubble mailers that I was able to take the mailing label off, and whenever I'm able to, I will reuse that just because it's plastic and might as well get good use out of it before it gets thrown away. I do think it'd be really fun, like, if I ever get to the point where I am making a good deal of money on Etsy, to design my own tissue paper. I think that would be really cool. I've seen some artists do that. That does not match up. I don't know why this is so difficult, guys. I did used to do a lot of origami, but apparently that's not paying off right now. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Regardless, I'm sure I look like a crazy person. Is that any better? I think this wasn't cut straight. That is better though. Because like, look at this, what happened there? What, you see it? Like what is that? That little guy. So I think then I could take this, lay it in here, and hopefully I can fold it over. We're about to find out. Also, Amanda, if you're watching this, thank you for ordering. I think it'll fit because there's not a ton of stuff, right? But I do think it's ugly. I don't like this like unfinished edge, so I think what I'm gonna do is fold this over just a little bit like this, and then I can put it down because I think that'll look a lot cleaner. I attempted to film a like TikTok or an Instagram reel of me doing this. And I probably should because I don't post on there enough. Okay, so this can go in like that. That can go in. I still feel like maybe I should put these in like an envelope or something. Let me see what I have. Alright, this is what I've got. So I've got this little baggie. So I think this, I don't know if it'll fit that way. Let's see. No, it will not. But I can put the bookmark and the stickers in this baggie. Look. Maybe I should fold this over. Like that. So I could do that kind of thing and then tape this with some tape. The only bubble wrap I have is this giant bubble wrap, which feels really unnecessarily large. I found this. So maybe I could use this and just cut like a small piece of it. Turn my camera off to get scissors and then forgot to restart it. Basically what I did was I have some bubble wrap down in here just to take up some space in the box because it is kind of taller than I need it to be. I couldn't find any that were only like an inch tall, which is really what I needed. And then I cut some of this like smaller bubble wrap, and I'm thinking I could just tape this and stick it in the side. That way if it's like moving around, hopefully it won't like damage the bookmark or the stickers. And then this can kind of come up like this. I don't know, is it not long enough? I might have to fold it the other way. Hold on. Just pretend real quick. Oh, that's much better. I have some little prints that I made years ago, and I just haven't sold them all, and I made them way too long ago. I ordered way too many because I just didn't know what was realistic, so I'm gonna start using these if I have like bigger orders as like thank you notes. Okay. I'm gonna disassemble everything so I can make a reel / TikTok. Okay, that's all from me today. It is a different day. I'm just wearing the same clothes because apparently I live in them. This is what I've been sleeping in lately. So I did wear different clothes during the day, I promise. But yeah, it was really nice of my friend to place an order. I haven't seen her in a little bit. She tends to come to some of my shows, which is really nice. It's always nice to have people support you, especially when you have like a really small business and like an Etsy shop. It's nice to have some family members and friends that will order you, because I do think some people look at, and the algorithm probably looks at, the number of sales that you have on Etsy, which I think I have like, I'm getting close to 500. So if you like any of my stuff, any of my stickers, anything, go check out my Etsy shop. Help me reach my goal of 500 orders on Etsy. And I think what Etsy does is they don't actually do it per order, they do it per item sold, because I noticed after this one it jumped up by like 5 items. So pretty sure it's by items, not actual order, but yeah, go help me meet that goal. Or just like this video, subscribe. Honestly, any of those things really helps. Or go on my Instagram and like my post about the shop update so that more people can hear about it if you do not like financially have the capability to buy anything. I'm definitely not trying to pressure you into buying anything, but I do appreciate your support, even if it's just watching this video. I'm just here to show you a couple things that I bought and then also end this video because I haven't done that yet and I need to. This is usually where I film to do like book stuff, and I just finished a video, so I figured why not just leave it set up because we're just talking anyway. So the first thing I made, again, I only use Sticker Mule when they have sales because full price is not worth it. I'll just do it myself. But they do some like fun new things. So they just did a like glitter sticker that they can do now. And so I got this sticker, which I feel like is really cute. This is my logo. But I just feel like the glitter really makes it pop. And then I also just got this, haven't opened it yet. Got some magnets. These I cannot make myself, so I will probably continue ordering from Sticker Mule, or somewhere else if I ever find somewhere else that can do it. I made stitch magnets. And I've made these as stickers in the past. People really seem to love this design. It does really well at events, and so that's why I went with this for a magnet. Sticker Mule's sales tend to be kind of sporadic, and I never know they're going to happen until I like randomly get an email and they're like, oh, in the next 24 hours you can get this for like 20 bucks. So it tends to be redesigns or like things that I've already done before but I'm out of stock of. That's usually what Sticker Mule is for me. Rarely do I have a brand new sticker design ready to go. But what tends to happen is the Cricut or something, I'll use that for early designs, things that I haven't sold before, and then if they do really well and they sell out or have a lot of people talking about them at events, then sometimes if Sticker Mule has a sale, I'll order them in bulk. And so the Cricut is a good way for me to kind of like try it out, and then if people really love it, then I can order a bunch more and have it feel like it's worth it, and I'm not just going to end up with a ton of extra. So it's kind of nice to have some new magnets. I have an event in November, so these will be coming out for that, and hopefully I'll also be making some ornaments because that'll be around Christmas time, so ornaments usually do well that time of year. Anyway, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!